It's a lizard! Get in my belly, Spider-Man! What's... oh no! Ah! Hulk smash! Beauty lizard! You're not in this movie! Nor did I! Or I! Ugh. Why do they always ruin my movie? I thought you borrowed our universe! Hello, this is Spider Prime, bring you a video review of the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Yes, before we begin with the movie review, tell you this, that before the Amazing Spider-Man, 10 years ago, there was the very first Spider-Man movie. That started other two movies. Yes, this movie had bit by radioactive spider by the arm, different love interest. The villain was a goblin and all that, but however, then the movie did have in 2004 yet Spider-Man 2, which Dr. Octopus appeared. Then in Spider-Man 3, the worst one of them all, this guy showed up, and there's Sandman, a new goblin, seriously, that is the name, and of course seeing Spidey in black and emo. But then people thought of Spider-Man 4. Again, everybody thought Spider-Man 4, they're thinking, ooh, it could be Venom. They're thinking Lizard. But it was cancelled because Sony really want Vulture. Yeah, if we got Spider-Man 4 released in maybe 2009, you really want to see Spider-Man changing diapers and Vulture, and Phoenix and Horror being Vulture is... Then they reboot the movie. And now it's time to review. The review of The Amazing Spider-Man is by far the best thing ever made in a Spider-Man movie. Again, perfect origin story. Again, they never actually the Sam Raimi movies did not mention Spider-Man's parents. This movie, however, did. And tell you what happened to his parents and all that, which is a good thing. And the character development of you see how Peter became Spider-Man by instead of putting it on the hand, they decided to put it on his neck. The spider behind his neck, kind of like a flower or like something you may notice. But I quite like the idea of you can stab it on his neck instead of the hand, which you can see the hand and you can do whatever happens. But again, Dr. Kirk Carrs as Lizard became Lizard, and we love how the origin story of Lizard being he somehow woke up. Spoiler alert, he woke up And the arm of him, his arm, was in his skin, and it sheds to form his new hand, his newly deformed hand. And then he turned to a freaking lizard. Again, yes, it has his lizard's ability to control reptilians. Even there was a scene, spoiler alert, there's a rat lizard eating the normal mouse. I said mouse. Rat lizard. That could be a me. That could be a me. But anyway, Spidey did face Lizard pretty much a lot of time. Lizard actually wars. And even talks. Which is kind of weird. Again, Kurt Connor speaking is... the actor who plays him is British sounding. So you're hearing him being British. Yeah, and plus we got Gwen Stacy in the first one in this movie instead of Mary Jane. That's okay, she might appear in the sequel. It's just kind of weird to see her in the sequel. Hey, I think he appears in the third Spider-Man movie. For the Riley Spider-Man movie. That's okay. Then the lizard then she's very much there. And you want to tell her that he is actually Spider-Man, not. Yeah. There are deaths in the movie. Only besides Spidey's parents. Of course, everybody knows they actually showed how Spidey's uncle died. Oh no! And they even sold this theory. So Captain George Stacy, spoiler, he dies by that reptilian. Yeah, and all really nice good movies. I saw it on 3D, which is kind of weird. Normally I don't care about the 3D movies. And that's why I didn't watch Dark of the Moon on 3D. Maybe I'll watch it in Transformers 4 in 3D. Yeah. Who knows, I might get that Bumblebee mask. That Optimus Prime Bumblebee mask. Yeah. Can the character developments of... Again, there was a... At the mid-credit, instead of the ending, you watch through the credits, and there's the ending. Instead of that, they did the mid-credits, where you see that he is in jail. This reptilian is in jail, and you hear seeing this mysterious man in black speaking about. He said, talk about, yes, this one about his parents. Everybody thinks, I think everybody knows this. It's Norman Osborn. Because Lizard and Spidey's daddy work at Oscorp. Norman Osborn founded. They made Oscorp look like a futuristic place. And we kind of found out why. It's like, you see, Spidey's daddy his area is dealing with spiders. Yep. His father, his daddy, Spider-Man, then like Spidey will married that said redhead, and voila, Spider-Girl was born. Again, yeah. Speaking of which, yeah, it's pretty great. And for a sequel, they actually announced it before the movie release. They are gonna make a sequel, and Roberto Arce and Alexander Cousin are currently working on the script for Amazing Spider-Man 2. And they talk about the origins of Peter Parker rather than the origins of Spider-Man. And that's really cool. And possibilities that we know Green Goblin might have showed up as the villain. We may see Calgon. Again, Spider-Man will not be alone. I think, again, bringing a female character that ain't a love interest to space. I done a review of the Marvel Universe Spider-Woman, and I did tell you whether or not if Sony actually using her. If not, let's bring Spider-Girl to the movies, change up her origin story, instead of being Spidey's daughter, being Spidey's fostered, what's the word? Sister. And did change names up and all that. That'd be really cool. But Spider-Man, Spider-Girl, pretty cool. But in a way, hopefully if they use Spider-Girl, mix the Spider-Woman and Spider-Girl's design choices onto the costume. And girl, again, this is the extremely long video, and I will keep on talking about this movie all day long. Pretty much, this is the best movie I actually seen. Very better than what the previous Spidey movies would have. Again, less cheesiness, less thing, and you almost got, you only hear the D word once, and I tell you who's spoken it. You may on the surprise the scene. And Spidey almost said the F word twice. Put the word mother on it. But anyway, this is Spider Friends and Taylor 10, and please subscribe. Now, excuse me, I have to web things. Psst. Okay, well,